y'all, and welcome back to my update for 10 by the end, where I try and finish up 10 products by the end of the year. So let's just get started. So the first thing I'm going to talk about are the things that I am taking out of the project. So this one first is the Benefit Hula Bronzer Sample. And I did make some progress on this, but I'm realizing more and more, especially as it's getting into winter, that this is just not my color at all. And it looks kind of bad on me, so I am decluttering this. Second thing I'm decluttering is the Shiro Gloss in Blood of My Enemies. Again, I love this color. I wish I had gotten much more use out of it, but the smell is starting to go, which means the product is starting to turn, which means I probably shouldn't be putting it on my mouth. And so those are two that I'm decluttering. And then the third is like so used up I can't use it anymore, really. Or I'm not willing anyway. And so this is the NYX blush in Hamptons. And I had drawn the second line just a couple of days ago, but then like this morning, that entire top corner came off, and it's just like, it's been a good formula, but I'm not invested enough in it. I've gotten my $6.50 worth out of that. So yeah, I am going to declutter that as well. So those are three. And so then let's get into the updates for the rest of it. So let's just go in the order that I would put it on my face. So first is the First Aid Beauty Serum Ultra Repair Hydrating Serum. I didn't actually weigh this, or at least I didn't say what the weight was if I did measure it. At the beginning, I think it was around 90 something grams, but now it is at 88.72 grams. I've used this fairly consistently. It's a good enough formula. I don't know if I would necessarily pay $36 for it again, but so far it's been pretty good. So that's that. And then is the Ulta Beauty Matte Face Primer. Yeah, it's a matte formula. I haven't used it too much, but yeah, there are the lines. Yeah, I haven't used it too much, so I think most of the difference for that is air. So I really need to buckle down on that this month. So here is the foundation, and again, this is another thing that I haven't used too much because you don't need a lot of this. And most of the time I use the foundation, I do about 3 or 4 drops, and I cover here, and like my cheekbones were mostly where I would need to either even out my skin tone a little bit, or just to like as a base for, like, I put my blush right here and a bit of highlighter right there. I need to even out right here. So this center of the face is where I usually put it, so I'm not using a ton when I do. Another thing that I'm not using a ton of is the NYX HD powder. You can see that there is a bit of a dip going, but I don't use a ton of powder. I don't use it all the time. I don't use it every day, so I don't set my face every day. So that's why there's not much progress there, but I do need to get on that. And this is the NYX Shadow in Rebirth. It is a very thin formula, and I just use it to set my primer when I use eyeshadow primer. So again, I'm not looking for pigment, I'm just looking to get a layer of powder on there. So that's why there's not much of progress. I haven't been using eyeshadow in general this month. If I do, it's usually just like a quick color in the crease and mascara and then going. So I haven't been using it too much. And then next is the Bite Beauty Muse Bouche Lipstick in Chai. And where's the mark? I know it's hard to see the mark, but it's Yeah, there it is. But yeah, it's, so the original marker is right there, and then my progress is right there. So it's not a ton of visible progress, but it's a very small sample. So if I wear it several times a week and reapply, it should be done by the end of the month. So I'm okay with that progress. And then the other product that I'm okay with the progress on is the 1828 perfume. You can see the lines right there. And again, this mark was made just a couple of days ago, so there's quite a bit of progress even since then. So that is my update. So I'm hoping to finish the lipstick and the serum by the end of November. That is a big hope because it is also NaNoWriMo, so I'm going to be focusing on my word count rather than my makeup usage. But yeah, so that's all my update for this month. And thank you for joining me, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye!